Hi friends, I am Indradit Rai. You are watching my channel Indradit Rai Live in Photo Life. Here I will share with you my experience of photography, and the discussion will be quite interesting. So please don't go away. Please listen to the video till end. And if you are new to my channel and if you are not subscribed my channel yet, so please subscribe my channel and kindly press the bell icon so that you receive the notification of my videos at earliest. Therefore, without wasting time, let's get started. Now let us discuss where the main subject is to be placed in the viewfinder. There are a few believers who believe that the main subject is to be placed at four intersecting points of two equally distant horizontal and vertical lines. This makes sense for them. But there are other believers who believe that the main subject is to be placed at the center. Then only it makes sense for them. But there are no hard and fast rule is there. You can go for this rule of third as well as the center place subject composition. And as far as myself is concerned, I am a believer of center place subject composition. I always maintain symmetry in my photograph. I always keep same distance at right as well as in left side. Same distance I try to keep at top as well as from bottom. So let us have a look at a few examples of these center place subject compositions. Now let us talk about the composition which are made with some nice stories. If some nice stories are there, it will normally touch the heart of the viewer. Viewer should be able to know why the photographer has captured that image. So these photographs are of extreme high quality. So let us have a look at a few examples of this type. Compositions made with arch, tree leaf, roof, etc. create additional importance to the viewer. Please have a look at a few examples of this category. Compositions made with single and curved lines cause additional importance to the viewer. Try to put these lines in your images. Please do not put multiple subject in the images, as because multiple subjects confuse the viewer and as well as it create lot of eye strain. So please avoid it. Now let us discuss how the images of tall buildings, tall churches, tall temples, etc. can be captured in a better fashion. Whenever we are capturing any kind of image of tall buildings, there are normally tiltation of the buildings take place. There are no other way to correct that tiltation through post correction in Photoshop. Whenever we are capturing any kind of image of tall building, please keep in mind that we have to keep the building portion as well as the land portion as well as some sky portion. Then only the 3D concept of object placement written in the images. Please have a look at a few examples of this category. Now let us discuss motion photography. If you guys are there by applying high shutter speed, they restrict the motion. They don't want to show the motion. But if some motion is there, try to show the motion in your images. Let us have a look at a few examples of this type where you will find that the haziness part of the images show the motion. Compositions made with light and shade create cool impression to the viewer. Please have a look at a few examples where you will find that the composition has been made with light and shade. Here the challenges are how to find out those compositions, how to create those compositions and how to capture those images with correct exposure. So let us have a look at a few examples of this category. That is all about today's discussion of photography. We will definitely meet with some other topic. Kindly subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you receive the notification of my videos at earliest. Kindly share and comment as well. Thank you very much for your patience hearing. Bye.